What's up? It's your boy Sky back again. August 25th on a Tuesday. Just coming in, tell y'all about Raw. Oh, by the way, I apologize because I did not stream the 2K demo last night when I got off, because I got off literally at like 2 a.m. Well, I got home at like 2 a.m. I got off at like 1:30, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get on the game. So I decided to watch Raw. Now let's talk about Raw. I'm pretty excited about this. Now, the Raw after SummerSlam, it wasn't that bad. Matter of fact, I liked it. You know, it had a lot of action, a lot of built-on storylines. One of the better Raws I've seen this year, you know? So let's start with Drew McIntyre coming out. You know, he beat Randy Orton. And then Randy Orton comes out of nowhere while Drew's walking to the back after he talks in the ring. Punk kicks him twice. Later on, Randy Orton, by the way, Randy Orton comes out and he's talking about, you know, the legends he took out. Then he's talking about the Drew McIntyre thing. And then Keith Lee comes out of nowhere and interrupts the Legend Killer. Challenges him to a match. Later on he wanted it right now, but Randy Orton was like, nah, bro, you ain't finna come up here and tell me when I wrestle. So I'm the GOAT. That's basically what Randy was saying. So he challenges him to a match, and that match is set for later that night. Now, the match happens, it's back and forth, but somehow, within that match, McIntyre shows up, interrupts the match, start beating the hell out of Randy Orton. And, you know, they're making a storyline. He got Punk kicked twice. How is he standing? I mean, this is impossible. Nobody gets up from the Punk kick. Well, Drew McIntyre did. So, with that being said, so this Sunday at Payback, the rematch is Randy Orton versus Keith Lee at Payback. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be a real good match. Okay, moving on from that storyline, we got Aleister Black. Now, Aleister Black's been out for a couple months because of what Murphy and Seth did to his eye. So Kevin Owens is like, oh, Aleister's back. Let me have him on the KO show. Now, Kevin goes to see Aleister earlier and asks him, is he going to show up? You know, he opens the door, and it looks like Aleister he's not even bothered with Kevin. So, when they do the KO show, Aleister Black comes out and he has like a wrap over his eye. You know, like a cloth over the eye that got injured. He seems like he's more dark and he's more hurt and damaged from the incident or whatever. So, they're talking. Kevin Owens is explaining that Seth Rollins is running rapid, you know. No one is doing the evil things that he's doing right now. And out of nowhere, Aleister Black fakes an injury, like he hurt his eye. You know, he gets down on one knee and holds his eye. Kevin Owens checking on him like, are you okay? And then boom, a back elbow to the face to Kevin Owens. Boom, Black mask. So it looks like Kevin Owens and Aleister Black are going to be in a little rivalry here. And it looks like Aleister Black has just turned heel. I'm not mad at that. I feel like Aleister Black is a good heel, you know. Moving on from that. Oh yeah, let's talk about Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. I'm loving this storyline. So Nia comes back from suspension. You know, Shayna goes against AJ I mean, not AJ. Why I keep saying AJ? Bailey, you know, in a singles match with Sasha at ringside. And what happens is Nia Jax comes out and interrupts the match and start beating on Shayna. The whole time, they're going at it. Shayna and Nia, they're going at it, back and forth. So then Bailey and Sasha are at the top of the ramp talking about, yeah, fight each other. Like, beat each other's ass, right? So immediately, this is the craziest shit. This is crazy. So immediately, Shayna and Nia stop fighting each other and looks toward Bailey and Sasha at the top of the ramp. And they go after them, like, mid-fight. I'm like, yo, y'all was just punching each other like seconds ago. So it's looking like Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax are gonna become a tag team and go against Bailey and Sasha for their tag team belts. I'm not mad at that. So in the backstage segment, they're talking to each other. You know, they're running off at the mouth. And Shayna slaps Nia Jax in the face. And Nia just eats that shit like a goddamn Philly steak cheese sandwich. You feel me? Like, she gets slapped and she's like, ah. You know what I'm saying? She just like, okay, and started laughing. I'm like, okay, they're making Nia into a force. So yeah, I'm really liking that. Raw was pretty decent last night. Let's see, what else happened? MVP, the 24/7 championship match between Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin, Akira Tozawa, and my man R-Truth. I mean, that was a little comedy stint. You know, Akira got the win. And after that, Bobby Lashley went against Apollo Crews in a arm wrestling match with Mark Henry being the ref or whatever. It was all right, you know. Apollo stepped on Bobby's foot, got the win. So Bobby was so damn mad, he went to Raw After Dark or some shit. You know, when they go at 10 o'clock to the little fighting arena. So the Hurt Business shows up and destroys everybody. Meanwhile, you know, Dolph Ziggler's in there. He's like a mid-card star in there, because he's been on there almost every week. So he fights Bobby Lashley, and, you know, he gives him a run for his money. You know, he gives him a little fight. But Bobby Lashley tosses his ass straight out the ring, like into the wall under some people. And the Hurt Business really just came in there and just took over pretty much. That was kind of a lame segment. Very powerful segment, but kind of lame. Moving on from that, I'm trying to think what else was it to talk about. Bianca Belair made her Raw match last night. I didn't get a chance to watch that. I think it was like a 6-man tag or something like that. I really didn't get a chance to watch that. But the end of the Raw, Rey Mysterio and his son going against Murphy and Seth Rollins in a tag team match. Good back and forth match. You know, nothing really too major until the end when Retribution, that's what I'm talking about. Retribution shows up and, you know, just destroys Rey and his son, while Seth and Murphy at the top of the ramp looking and laughing and shit. Retribution just comes in and destroys Rey and Dominic, beats the living shit out of them. Now, I was mad because there was no Retribution at SummerSlam, but I'm so glad that they decided to, you know, put them on Raw the next night. And they ended the show with Retribution standing on the apron, taunting. I'm liking where this story is going. But let's talk about the story, the big story at hand for this Sunday. So, as y'all know, Roman Reigns is back. Right? Roman Reigns is back. Came back Sunday after the Universal title match. Basically destroyed Braun and The Fiend. So Roman Reigns comes back. So this Sunday, it's a triple threat match for the Universal title, right? Braun Strowman versus the Universal Champion, The Fiend, versus Roman Reigns in a no-holds-barred match, no disqualification match, hardcore match for the OG fans, for the Universal title. So Roman comes back and destroys shit and instantly jumps into the main event scene to get the belt. I'm kind of iffy about it, but when you look at SmackDown, like, who else is main event caliber other than AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy? And Shinsuke, which they hoeing. Cesaro could be, but they hoeing him too. So yeah, this is the triple threat match this Sunday at Payback is going to be very interesting. I hope that, you know, since there's no disqualification, God only knows what's going to happen. But we got to remember that Otis still has the Money in the Bank contract. Do y'all think Otis going to cash in Sunday? I mean, it would be smart, considering these three are going to destroy each other, and Otis could just caterpillar on in, you know, get that 1, 2, 3, and he's champion. I mean, I don't want to see Otis as champion, but hey, just to get his briefcase storyline out the way, I mean, shit, he ain't going to hold it for that long, to be honest. But yeah. So yeah, Payback this Sunday. I'm going to tune in for that triple threat match. I don't know if it's going to be, you know, a whole watch through pay-per-view, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. But yeah, that's the little review from Raw last night. Just giving y'all a little insight. What y'all think about Raw last night? I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was actually good. You know, I thought it was very decent. Like I said, I still haven't watched AEW. Hopefully I can watch that tonight when I get off from work, right before, you know, the next one come on, which I think is Saturday, and I can give y'all a little insight on that. So I'm definitely gonna check that out. But I did play 2K20 this morning before I left. I played a quick game, and I don't know how to feel about it, man. Like, with 2K, it's just, you know, you don't know what you're gonna get. I gotta play it a few more times before I actually tell y'all my opinion on it. Because right now, 2K's not even in my radar. You feel me? It's just not really in my radar. But yeah, I'm just gave y'all a little Raw review real quick before I go to work. Until the next video, I will holler at y'all later. Peace.